You know, the problem I have with the white folks is not just the white folks that are perpetrating racism. It's the ones that fucking remain silent, apathetic, and live in denial and spread all kinds of fucking propaganda. MAGA and many people in white America, what you're launching right now is every desperate weapon you've got to try to roll back the clock at racial awareness. You see the demographic tide turn and you realize white people are becoming the minority, and it scares you shitless. And you are desperately trying to rig the system to freeze white power in place because you're absolutely terrified of losing the driver's seat. And because you can't flat out admit you're terrified of a world where you don't hold all the power, you rely on non-stop daily campaigns of psychological warfare. You spew a million lies, gaslight communities of color, telling them their pain is manufactured and their reality isn't real. It's a collective generational psychosis. We've traded away our basic honesty and swallowed a mountain of corrupt political folklore just to safeguard an evil system of racial hierarchy. Racially speaking, we are operating as an immoral people, bankrupting our own credibility and throwing away our own human dignity just to protect a fucking broken lie. But I want to tell you something, white America. Listen to me carefully, will you, before you get into all your fragility and all your defensiveness and all your denial and all your gaslighting and all your bullshit, all your delusion. Listen. Sit with it for a while, okay? And I need you to hear me clearly. You are fighting a losing battle. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. brilliantly said, and listen closely, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. That's bad news for you. Let me translate it for you, okay? It means your days of dominance are fucking numbered. Think about the sheer resilience we've witnessed. Indigenous nations survived a literal, systematic genocide to wipe them off this map. Black folks survived centuries of chattel slavery, the terror of lynchings and Jim Crow. And together, black and brown people are going to outlast this desperate little white lash you're throwing, MAGA, Trump, you white nationalist motherfuckers. So here's the truth you don't want to swallow. The era of white narcissists, the colonizer mindset, the gaslighting, the denial, the sheer apathy, it's going to end. Not because black and brown people want to subjugate you. Black and brown supremacy ain't a fucking thing. It never was. History shows they've only ever wanted to be left the fuck alone and treated fairly. No, it's going to end because an advanced civilized society cannot sustain the lies of white power forever. The numbers are changing, the world is moving, and that long moral arc is bending. Whether you like it or not, you can kick, scream, pass all the crooked laws and propaganda you want, but you cannot stop progress, white America. MAGA. Justice for all is coming. And make no mistake, that justice will find its way to this earth, whether this empire survives or collapses under the weight of its own fucking lies. Progress doesn't need America to happen. So you better get used to the passenger seat, because the days of absolute white dominance are over. Deal with it.